Hello, 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 everyone. I'm BVG Hill. Welcome back to another episode of This is the Police. We're on day 5, July 19th. It's a Friday in the wonderful world of Freeburg. And the newspapers today are saying, the Freeburg Tribune says, Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. The Golden Bird says, retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. What a bastard. The Fact says Mayor Rogers, city has no problem with racists. Okay. Right.
Why would
Get
a
into
man
it.
need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Your dead bodies. No. A red comfy chair. Same thing. Dead bodies, red comfy chair. Drugs! I should have known.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
Okay.
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn.
Right, who are his
I always
friends?
try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn. Especially guests with their own personal bodyguards.
Okay.
Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
Okay. What do you want?
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
So now
alright.
you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Then close your contract. What's the holdup,
Your
buddy?
contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
That's brutal as hell,
Damn
man.
fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Okay. Oh, shit. Helping him could be fun. We could become a dirty cop. A brutal, dirty cop. Or we could refuse to help him and him and his whole family are going to die. And we don't get to do Mafia shit. I'm gonna help him.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank.
Jack just loves dropping that F-bomb.
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in.
We're a dirty cop
I'm
now.
probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Yeah. Making me feel bad now. What the hell, man? It's not cool. Alright, we're going to work in our shitty car. What the hell, man? I just hired you yesterday and you don't show up on your first day of work? What a son of a bitch. We'll do a little Chopin today. Nocturne in B major by Chopin. Alright, fine. This can't be copyrighted. It's too damn old. Request to City Hall. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Affairs. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Job slot. Officer, detective, SWAT upgrade, or a raise. I think we could use another detective slot, right? We don't have very many detectives, so we'll just request a detective and leave it at that. Hold on. Jesus. Labor market. Still, these guys stink, man. They smell. We're gonna have to wait till we get some decent freaking officers here. Up for hire. Of course, we could always just can Birch. Could can Birch. Can Price. Pick up those two 120s. No. I want to replace them with, like, stellar officers. With lots of potential. Okay, we got disorderly conduct at Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Alright, this is a job for... Mariniak and Birch. Birch Jr. left us in the third day? Robbery at the Touch of Dionysus liquor store. A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Uh-oh. This looks like a job for Stovall, Vandal, Grant, and Samadhi. Go. I mean, I suppose I could have sent SWAT, too, but... What? Oh, here's your week's salary. Okay, nice. Tomorrow is the deadline. I don't give a shit. I'm not firing them. Fight in a residential area. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw two Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. How much time do I have on this? Oh, no one's going to be back by then. Uh-oh. Robbins, you're going in alone. Good luck. Disorderly conduct report. Come on, guys. Really? God, this shift sucks. This is a shift where nothing gets done. Shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Enter the store through the main entrance, sneak up to the back door. Stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off!" Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. "You in the mask, shut your face and drop the weapon!" "Quiet, Abdul, you're just making things more complicated." Wow, that's racist. Silently take aim at the robber. Maybe if... I'm feeling like if we lay some blame on the innocent, it might loosen up the offender. And maybe he'll, you know, do something else. Ease up a bit. The robber grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please! I just need the money! I'll just take a little bit and go! No one was hurt!" Cashier begins to cry. "There's 2 ways out of this shop, and cuffs are in a body bag. Shoot the robber." That's a little, you know, escalated. "I'll let you leave here upright, but only if you release the hostage." Okay, I'm going to say there's only 2 ways out of this shop. And cuffs are in a body bag. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Thank goodness. Oh, investigation. Robbery, city center. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Okay. Beasley and Moser. These guys are on it. What is this? Jack, this year the organizers of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. Can you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in the competition. It's gonna have to wait. City Hall, it's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freiburg. Wow, that's a lot. And the press was in an uproar. Please send someone to help keep an eye on things. I'll give you my shittiest officer to do that. Come on, give me someone else back here. Destruction of property, Gallery of Modern Art. At a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation, wow, what a title, a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibits, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our city! Shit! I need people!" Okay, there we go. Got Stovall, Samadhi, Grant. No. We'll do Stovall, Vandal, Mariniak. We'll send them, and then I guess we're going to send these 2. I don't think they're going to do very well, because they're not that fantastic, professionalism-wise, but... I mean, if it's one of those events again where they just get an automatic boost, then it won't be horrible. I really need to get more officers on duty here. Oh, there's reports out the waz here. Aw, Robbins, buddy. Come on, man. Investigation has started. Okay, we got some clues. Bao Liang, the victim. Bao Liang. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, someone ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. Mr. Fishman, a witness, the offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed a bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. Okay, Ms. Olivares. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around on the street corners. Miss Phillips. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Thomas Patterson says, I didn't see a weapon in his hands. I just saw him grab her bag and ride off. All right. Report of destruction of property. Any case that Stovall is on gets done, guys. Anyone. Vandal and Mariniak do pretty well, too, for themselves. Okay, the robbery. We got 3 new frames. Okay. So what do we got here? Difficult financial situation. Pawning antique necklace. Carrying it to the pawn shop. Someone ripped the bag from the shoulder and disappeared. Okay, so the bag's on her shoulder, and then the bag gets ripped off her shoulder, and then he rides away. That one was easy. Okay, Quan Yi-lin, Chinese immigrant, recently expelled from the university. Okay. Gonna go book him? Well, I'm gonna have to wait for people here. Come on, get back, guys. Okay, what do we got? Vandalism, Atticus Tower. The guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up the tree. You could take it from here. We'll send Vandal and Mariniac. These two, they're going to be partners in crime. And then here we'll send Stovall and Robbins, because there are... Well, Stovall's our, best officer. Oh, wow. They actually did it. We did it, Boyd. We won. Oh, that Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking the day off. We deserve it. Alright, whatever. I didn't tell you could take the day off. I like how, after events like that, at least so far, they're just like, I'm taking the day off. I don't care if you care. It's like, aw, man. Come on now. Robbery. Ah, yes, we did it. And Stovall's up to 450. Look at him. He is a freaking beast. Case closed. You were able to arrest all suspects. Beasley is a monster now. As far as detectives go, he's our best detective. Vandalism report. Yeah, Vandal and Mariniac. How do you even say that name? Mariniac. Is that right? Mariniac? I don't know. End the day. Looks like tomorrow is going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Doesn't sound good for my recording time. Alright. Shift B. Shift B has more people. So we need to get another detective for Shift A. And we need more officers for both. I think one more officer for both, and then we could can Price and Birch and hire two more. Freeburg Tribune, on day 6, Saturday to July 20th. According to Dr. Eleonora Waterbury, Thomas Blaine has a new form of schizophrenia. Thomas Blaine, pregnant woman killer, sent to mental hospital. Mayor Rogers, not afraid of the competition. Seems like the Freeburg Tribune and the Golden Berg are like always on the same page with what the important stories are, but the fact... Freeburg's #1 paper always is talking about the mayor on the front page, saying something not at all related to the other papers' articles. Starting our shitty car. Alright.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
Okay.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn.
That dates the
Okay, let's see
setting of this. Big time. One of those big phones. What could it be? Oh, it's Kendrick. Getting on a plane.
Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse.
Or you could embrace it and the money.
Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I
Wow.
speaking with?
You're quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack,
I recognize
if I
your
was sitting
dress.
right there in front of you, you'd
and the
have
fact
no
that it
trouble
says
recognizing
sand.
me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Right. I'm surprised the big man himself called me.
8 in 10. It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore.
Wow.
I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
He has children? Did they mention that already? I don't remember them mentioning that. Some pipes in my house busted and I need to wait around for the plumber. Can I take the day off? Yes, but come tomorrow. Start the day. Pipes bursting in your house is a pretty serious thing. Got to get that shiz taken care of. How about this one? Yep, Billabong. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Kuan Yin Lin turned out to be a member of a gang known as the Red Masks. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Sure. There are a number of gangs in Freeburg, and that means there's bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. Okay. In this way, you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher up the food chain, and ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, the gang will be finished, and you'll get to claim a reward. There is also a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus. But your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. You use the small fish to catch the big fish. We don't want to arrest him. What we want to do is we want to start to investigate Ning He. Receiving stolen property, Wise Dragon Restaurant. Ning He hid the stolen antique necklace. Alright, Mole, you're on the case with the Brito and Armstrong. Get it done. Alright, let's check out. Do we have any decent freaking officers available yet? Oh my god, Bertram Prado! Mother of God, man! And look at this smug bastard next to him. Oh my god. You're in, buddy. You're in. Jesus. We're gonna get you for shift B. We have one more officer slot. We'll get Roscoe Revick on shift A, so we could actually just have the officers here. My god, the professionalism on that dude is ridiculous. Oh. Whew. Breaking into a cold sweat here. Jesus. Alright, here we are. It's 8 a.m. Oh. Eliminate the Red Mask Gang. Bao Liang gave several interviews in which she spoke about atrocities committed by the Red Masks gang. She embellished a lot and distorted the facts. If you want to keep people from panicking, you'll need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. Bao Liang? We just got... Well, we didn't get your necklace back, but we caught the dude responsible, and this is how you repay us? Jeez. Jack, you swore an oath to serve the city. If you can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. Fine. Job slot detective. Now you can hire one more detective. Okay. Bork. Wow, what a name. Bork Glasgow. Alright, Bork. Hold on. So we got 3 on shift A, and we got 3 on shift B. We could probably use it on shift B more. There's more professionalism on shift A, so I think shift B is where it's at. Let's hire Bork Glasgow for shift B. Alright, what do we got? Crime in progress. Attempted murder, Sugar Dream Confectionery. That's a big factory. A young employee at the factory got into a fight with the manager and is trying to push him into a vat of boiling chocolate. Jesus, man. This sounds like a job for... No. Maybe Purdy and Austin? Sounds like a job for Purdy and Austin. Let's do it. Don't get pushed into a vat of boiling cream, guys, please. Investigation started. Okay. Some clues. Right-hand man. He is the faithful assistant of Jin Yang, a founding member of the gang. He's entrusted with the most serious jobs. He keeps his more valuable prizes at home while he arranges their sale. He then brings them to the Wise Dragon restaurant on the day before he's planning to make the deal. The gang must have had an immediate buyer for the necklace, so Ning-Hee brought it to the restaurant the same night it was stolen. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed that night before because an important deal was going down. Ning-Hee has a key to the restaurant. Valuables are kept in a safe under the bar. Okay, so something was going down that night, and somebody caught on to it. Okay, so we're going to bust this fool, hopefully soon, and we'll then be able to bust, what was her name, Yin Lang? Or Lin Yang? Something. Bust her and take the whole gang down and net 20k for ourselves. Alright, good job, guys. Getting it done. Carjacking in the suburb. Parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walking between cars, trying handles in hopes of finding an unlocked vehicle. Before the attendant could approach him, the teenager found an unlocked door and shut himself inside. A few seconds later, the teen drove shrieking from the parking lot, greatly exceeding the speed limit. He fled towards the suburbs. This is a Koichi... What was it, Koichi Asano or Koichi Tsubaki? I think it was Koichi Tsubaki. Get it done, guys. Koichi Tsubaki and Asano. We'll send all of you. Because I think it was Purdy and Asano that I had together last time, but I messed it up. Get it done. Get that little teen bastard. And teach him a lesson. Putting him in for questioning. Oh. Officers have determined the car thief's location. Overtake the criminal and attempt to take him into custody. Overtake the offender and block the road. Catch up with the stolen vehicle and open fire. Overtake the criminal and attempt to take him into custody. Aw, yeah. Good job, folks. Good job. Koichi's now hit the 400 mark. She is a beast. Hostage situation. Suburb. A weeping child called in, saying that someone was holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I don't think I can keep going. I want to go out and see Pete. Okay. Purdy, Yancey, Austin, get it done. It's kind of a slow day today. Theft, Rubinovich Casino. Looks like a fancy joint. We received a call from an angry casino patron. He claims that one of the casino girls that was hanging around his table lifted his wallet, which was carrying a couple of $1,000 in cash and several credit cards. Casino security shoved him outside, saying that he was drunk. But the man isn't giving up so easily. Alright, this is, Koichi and Tsubaki. Get it done. I'm sure the man was actually just drunk. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refuses to pay his debts. Says that the police will protect him. I think it's time we show him whose side the police are on. Well, how much money are you giving me for this? We'll do it. It's our first assignment. Vendor caught, officers unharmed. Check and check. Koichi, frickin' beast again. False alarm. Joseph Lowry's mother wouldn't let him go play until he ate his broccoli. You little shit. Eat your greens. It's good for you. You'll thank your mother one day for telling you to eat them. Assault with a deadly weapon. At a parking lot exit, a security guard stopped a suspicious-looking van and asked to check the driver's membership card. Female driver reached casually into the glove compartment and pulled out a gun and opened fire. Good grief, Yancey, Purdy, Austin, get it done. Asano's back. How'd it go? Good? Bad? Nothing? No word on how that went? Fine. Assault with a deadly weapon. A police cruiser is caught up with the perpetrator's van. Try to run the van off the road. Use the bullhorn to order the van to stop. Shoot out the criminal's tires. Shoot out the criminal's tires. The van takes a sharp turn and crashes through the window of a sex shop. Wow, what a place to crash. A woman exits the vehicle and grabs the shop attendant and puts a gun to his head. Let go of that man right now. Shoot the criminal in the head. Throw a rubber sex doll at the assailant. I have to do that. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Wow, we did it. Oh my god. Rubber sex doll saves the day. That's a news headline. Rubber sex doll saves the day. Got 3 new frames. Okay. Detective Mole, open the investigation. Okay, so he rolls up, he walks in, the place is empty, right? He goes behind the bar, gets the package, and meets the buyer. No? Switch it this way. This way? This way. No. Do we need more frames then? Is that what the issue is here? Do we need more detectives on the case? Oh, we can have... Oh. Can we... Oh, we can add more. Alright, let's get Moser on the case, and let's get Yesel on the case. So now we have 5 detectives on this. We have to get this done, folks. We have to. It's past midnight. We're still working, and literally nothing is happening. End the day. That's it, I guess. Coachy, Yancey, Purdy, you guys are all stars. Everyone else, you're alright. Mole, you're pretty good. Shift A, pretty good stuff. Oh, man, and we're going to have that monster of a professional officer on that day. Day 7. Boop, boop, boop. And we're going to leave it there, as usual. 2 days, done. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit the subscribe button that's also down below for more content from me, and feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last, but most certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, then most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street or the internet, whatever floats your boat, and I will see all of you in the next one. See you later.